Everyone keeps asking me the same question. When is the market going to turn? And I get why people want to date, but the honest answer is that in today's market, it is not that simple. There are many variables, micro, macro, all at force, all at the same time. Think of it like a control board where there's certain levers that need to be up, certain levers need to be down. There isn't one lever that moves this market. There are many all moving at once, and some are pushing while others are pulling down. People are waiting for one signal when it's actually a dozen forces fighting each other. So let me walk you through the levers that I actually watch day to day. All right, let's start with demand. And the loudest lever on the demand side right now is sentiment. Consumer sentiment is at an all-time low. How is the market being viewed today? Not what's true, how it feels. And sentiment itself is pushed and pulled by its own set of levers like geopolitics, tariffs, inflation, the news cycle. And here's what's changed. All of this is amplified now. I used to be able to not watch the 6 o'clock news and I could keep myself in a good headspace and not absorb all the negativity. That's gone. Today, everything is under a magnifying glass. Every fear, every headline, every self-claimed expert is repeated over and over on people's feeds all day long. So sentiment swings harder and faster than the fundamentals actually ever have. Then there's the lever most people have written off completely, foreign buyers. They've been locked out since the ban came in many years ago, and a lot of that capital simply left the market. But we need to watch this one closely. The ban is set to expire January 1st, 2027. The government has already announced that they're planning on revisiting it and looking at the Australian model, for example, where foreign buyers are actually allowed into the new construction space, but kept out of the resale space. Nothing is confirmed yet, but if capital is reinvested in this space, it's something to watch very closely because right now that is essentially sitting at zero. And then immigration, which sits on the demand side as well. And here's where almost everyone is reading it wrong. Yes, the government pulled back, but that pullback was a 2025 and 2026 story. When you look at the federal government's own numbers, in 2027 is the year it's going to turn around. Their plan literally shows the population shrinking slightly through 2026, then returning to growth in 2027. And here's the tell. A year ago, they penciled in roughly 365,000 permanent residents for 2027. And in the newest plan, they raised it to 380,000. They revised it at the same time. They're shifting the mix toward economic immigrants, the highest skilled, highest earning newcomers. Now it's 64% share, the highest in over a decade, plus converting more than 100,000 people already living here to permanent status. So the story isn't fewer people forever. It's a deliberate dip, and then 2027 turns the corner with a wealthier, more mortgage-ready buyer walking through the door. Now let's flip to the supply side. On the supply side, you've got new homes, brand new inventory getting added to the market, sitting on top of everything already trading in the resale market. That's the supply. And when the new home pipeline slows down, which is exactly what is happening right now to record lows, you're adding less and less to a market. Then underneath all of it are the macroeconomic levers like jobs, the broader economy, whether people feel secure in their income. Remember, Toronto is a world-class city with a world-class job market. And that is never going to change. We're just reading about it a lot less in the news these days. So when someone asks me when the market is going to turn, this is what I tell them. Don't watch for one signal, watch the levers. Right now, sentiment is the loudest one, and it's also the one most disconnected from what's actually happening on the ground. Supply is quietly tightening in a big way. Foreign capital may be coming back in 2027. Immigration turns the corner in 2027. The fundamentals are still here. When sentiment finally catches up to them, the people waiting to enter the market may already be left behind. Curious to hear what you think. Leave your questions and comments below.